There's no other thing that actually says that you can have problems in your kidneys or blood pressure because you're drinking salt. And they say that probably a small amount of salt is going to be kept in your system. So for that I am monitoring my weight, monitoring my blood pressure, and also any pains in the lower back, which can be kidney problems. So I'm not having that right now. Actually, this is the second day I do the water flush. I try to do that in the mornings, and also I decided to call a friend, which is a doctor, a medical doctor, so he's going to be observing my progress, and that made me feel better. So what some statistics is, which I haven't told any statistics until now, is I weigh now 189 pounds, which is 85.7 kilograms. My percentage of body fat is 29.5%, and my blood pressure is 123 over 73 at 69 pulse per minute in my heartbeat. So I am 35 years old, so it seems that this is good. Actually, I was a little concerned that my systolic blood pressure is very low, but after asking a question to a very great person in the CureZone.org, his nickname is Chris B1. It seems that that person is helping everybody. It's just amazing. He told me that actually when you're water fasting, your pulses per minute can go to 60 pulsations per minute in your heartbeat, and that's totally normal. So it seems that my numbers are good. Actually, I will be getting lower and lower. So I'm taking my temperature, and right now my temperature is I think it's 37.5, which is reaching the fiber, but it's not yet fiber. So which is expected also. So that means that I have lost 11 pounds in 4 days, or 5 kilograms, and 2.4% of my body fat since day one. And well, for that, I really highly recommend things like this, which is just a regular blood pressure monitor, which I just put here and press it here and give me all the readings. And supposedly you have to put in a certain position which is the same height of your heart, and it's going to take some measurements, and it's going to tell you your body pressure, but also your heart rate, which is very cool. But you have to do that in a resting time, and just I measured that 3 times in between probably 5 minutes per reading, so I have an average, and it was a very good average, so I don't see anything very unequal. Well, my symptoms in the 4th day, I am not feeling that dizzy anymore, which I am very glad, because I was starting to get a little bit concerned. So for the last 2 days I have been having a very shallow and short breath. It's like I cannot breathe very well. I don't know if you can actually hear it, but it's a little hard to speak, just because I am using probably a very small percentage of my lungs. And what I know is that the lungs is actually the organ that expels more toxins while fasting, so I am not concerned about that much. But the water flushes actually seems to help me with that, because after doing that I breathe better. Why? I have no idea, but it works. I have more nausea, on the point where actually I almost throw up once, but that's another reason of why I'm doing the water salt flushes, because my body wants to eliminate all the toxins, and I have to provide it very different ways of eliminating things. So I am doing the water flushes, but I'm doing also some breath exercises to remove the lower toxin from your lungs, kind of a yoga kind of exercise. I have a little headache that is on and off, it's not all the day. And well, yeah, that's pretty much the symptoms right now. It's weird, but I feel a little hunger a little bit. I'm starting to have a little hungry, but I am sure this is not the return of hunger because it's been only 4 days, and that would be totally unreal or realistic. It can be hunger if my reserves of minerals and vitamins and things like that in my liver were very low. So that can be an indication, but I will wait at least 3 more days to see that, because I really want to go far beyond 4 days in this fast. Well, I really want to thank my fasting bots that I have been receiving some messages either in CureZone or YouTube. They have been great with this fast, with this challenge. It's very encouraging to see that other people around there in the cyberspace are doing things similar. And actually I'm going to try to put in a spreadsheet all my medical information, like body weight, blood pressure, and that kind of information, so actually we can have a quantitative reference of what to expect. I know it depends on everybody, but at least we can have some numbers and not just talking. And one last thing is that in my previous video I mentioned that actually I used to smoke. So I posted a question in CureZone, and it seems that actually the lung tissue can be repaired. And I'm not saying repair in the sense that I have an incurable disease. No, it's just a former smoker, which wasn't actually that bad, but now I want to be 100% healthy, and it seems that actually I can repair my lungs, so that's very good. And well, as you can see, I'm very cold. It seems that I am not generating enough energy to be warm, so as you can see I'm wearing some heavy socks and some vest, and but I can say that actually today is the day that I have been feeling better since I started. So well, this is the end of day 4. Thanks for watching. Again, my email is gcpublic01@gmail.com, and if you have any questions, suggestions, concerns, or anything you want to comment or discuss, feel free to write. It's always fun to open your email and see people around the world just asking questions about this thing, which well, this is the reason of why we have the cyberspace, to help each other. So thank you guys for watching again. Have a nice day and evening, and see you tomorrow.